Where is the evidence I can look at?
Well, the miracles, the saints.
What miracles? What saints?
Oh, I could
What
list
miracles?
thousands of testified miracles.
Non-verifiable testimonies of believers that say, oh, we saw this or we saw that. It's not objective evidence. I cannot see it. Cannot test it.
You can test miracles.
Okay, give me a miracle that I can test today.
You can go see them.
To say just go see them and there are, you're not giving examples. You're not giving anything we can test.
Well, I believe that you could find tons and tons of verifiable people who are atheists.
Okay, give me one example.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can I see that today with my own eyes?
No.
Okay, then it's not evident. That's the point. Like the point that I keep making.
But that's what an atheist would say.
I can give an atheist another type of epistemological evidence that is not necessarily based on seeing, but is objective. I'm not going to say to the atheist, for example, I'm not going to go to atheist and say, look, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, multiplied water for the army when he was alive. Therefore, this is a miracle of Prophet Muhammad. By the way, more attested than any miracle you have, because we have eyewitness accounts and their names and biographies and everything. I'm not going to say to the atheist that therefore Islam is the truth, because he's going to say to me, I haven't seen this. And then I'm like, okay. But what I can give him is, look, I'll give you a few examples because maybe that can make it easier for you to understand. Look,
sure.
For example, in Islam, you have many things mentioned in the Quran about the natural world, right? Things that mention about mountains, things that mention about cosmology and stuff like that. Today, with our modern equipment, we are discovering that what the Quran is saying is true. So it's something that Prophet Muhammad could not have known at his time because this information wasn't accessible. For instance, the Quran talking about the expansion of the universe. The Quran talking about embryology and the stages where the baby develops, stage by stage. The Quran talking about clouds and how heavy they are and weight tons. Things that we are discovering today in the 2000s. And they say, oh, it's a marvelous discovery of a scientist. Another example is the Quran mentioning historical events that he couldn't have access. Didn't exist in the Bible, didn't exist in previous scriptures. And the hieroglyphics were dead because we didn't have the Rosetta Stone, so he couldn't have read it. The temples that information is in were buried under the sand, and today we're discovering it. Another example of that is the prophecies. As I said to you, Prophet making multiple prophecies of the future that are all occurring in front of our eyes today. So it's certain we have a carbon dated that time and it's happening today. This is what an objective evidence is, because the atheist can see the carbon dated writing and can see today the event happening and can verify it from the scientific magazine, can look at the information happening. So he wouldn't come and tell me that, oh, I need to see, because I'm like, here, see for your own eyes.
Okay, so you're saying Muslims have better luck with atheists than Christians?
No, I'm saying Muslims have evidence while Christians don't. What Christians do is that they have blind faith and they rely on first-person subjective experiences and testimonies of others of first-person subjective experiences. That's the only evidence that Christians always present.
Well, Catholics rely on authority.
This is essentially the circular argument that you were making, which is essentially you're given the authority using the Bible. So I told you, prove the Bible. Then you just right now doing the circular argument by saying we have the authority from the church. So you see, you don't notice it happens subconsciously with Christians, with Catholics, and some Orthodox as well. But they don't notice it. You cannot give authority to the church using the Bible without proving the Bible first and vice versa.